Whoa, 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 whoa. It's dead. That's a good time to stop then. Alright, so I done went ahead and cleaned the door panel. I buffed out a black mark that was in here real deep. Now, this is okay, SRT. I started a new channel again, dog. Cause no one's watching. But right here, dude. Simple stuff, McGuire's. This is when I was doing detailing all the time. This was my go-to right here. It's cheap, looks very well. It's not oily, and it stays on for about 3 weeks. I'm not even joking. I paid $7 for this tonight. And do not get turtle wax products. They're a joke. I've never used. The last time I used turtle wax was back in 2001. Yeah, I never use that shit. It's not good. So, this is dressing, but it's also a cleaner too. It cleans and dresses at the same time. And yes, you need to soak that panel or soak your rag. But I'm gonna do one thing before you get crazy with that. I'm gonna try cleaning the speaker cover up a little bit. No, I'm not gonna buff that because I'll get all the compound down in there. That's just gonna have to be what it is. The battery's dying. Hey, thanks everybody joining the channel. Alright, yeah. You know, I never even thought of that SRT. Yeah. Because when I do my videos, I do put the kids camp, or it's not made for kids, which I know that some people have accounts. I mean, maybe you are right about that. You know, you're making me second guess what you said earlier. Maybe I ought to be a little bit more cleaner, I get it. But it's a learning thing, you know? Like, I got that all cleaned up the best I can. And you're just gonna rub this stuff around inside the panel. Thanks for joining the live tonight, everybody. All 3 people. Yo, what's up, Zayden Pox? What we're doing tonight, please subscribe to the channel, so I can pay for this crap. Nah, I'm just kidding. You do whatever you want, I'm just kidding. But for real, subscribe if you can. What we're doing is I already done cleaning the door panel up. I'm now putting dressing on it. And like I said earlier, the go-to dressing that I use is this McGuire's dressing right here. Hands down, it's about $7. It lasts about 3 weeks of protection. It cleans and conditions at the same time. I don't care what anybody out there says, oh, use 3D products or use Garrett's Garage. I always go back to the OG McGuire's because I've tried new products and they just don't seem to do the job. Because the thing is, you don't want it saturated where it looks oily. You want it where it looks a satin finish and it looks just crispy clean. You know what I mean? You don't want to You don't want to oil it up. I guess it all depends on people's preferences, but you gotta remember the oilier it is, or the more oiled up it looks, the more oily it's gonna be. And it's just, it gets on everything, it gets on the steering wheel, it gets on the window glass, it gets everywhere in the car where it shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? And this door panel, it looks kind of like crap. Like, it doesn't look clean, and it's driving me nuts. And the driver's side is way, way worse than this one, so hopefully it goes well. If it doesn't, like I said, I'm gonna have to get some McGuire super degreaser and get this cleaned up. Unless someone out there can tell me something better than McGuire super degreaser to use on getting the crud out of these. So let me show you real quick. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you. So what it is, back down to one person. What it is the grain on here. The freaking grain. See how deep that is? I can't get anything in there to get the arm grease out of them little cracks right there. You see that there's arm grease still in there. But it is what it is. It's an 05. It's a classic. It is what it is, guys. Hey, if you guys are joining the live stream, please subscribe below. But in general, we did clean this door panel up very well, but now we're gonna go a little extra mile. We don't have to degrease this, but since I already have the rag here, holy shit, this has been taken apart a few times. You know what that means? We're getting new clips. Did I think I was needing those? No, but I know I have a pile of these on my toolbox at work. So I'll just bring some of them home. And back in business we are. Get all new clips. This thing's getting pretty much restored. It's getting, alright, I could say semi-restored. Not a full restoration. It's getting semi-restored. That is a big word when you say restored. That doesn't mean I'm stripping this thing completely down and doing all that thing. I'm just doing a really, really deep detail on it. Fixing some stuff, repainting the front end. Just making it the best I can with what it is. Without going to the extent where I got a lot of money invested in it. And it's just not really worth that much. This car ain't worth much. It's not, plain and simple. That's why people are like, whoa, please, you like that. It's because I'm making YouTube live videos. That's why I'm doing this, people. Makes content. It's easy content. I just sit here and kind of pretend like I'm just talking to myself, you know. I just hope everybody can hear me. I don't know if you guys can hear me. That would be the sucky part, is I'm just over here talking and you guys can't hear me. But, like I said, we're going the extra mile. You don't normally do this on a detail. Ever. But if someone really did do this on a detail, you got yourself an extremely good detailer. But we're gonna call this door panel good. There's still arm grease. It's just, this is one of the hardest door panels I've ever had to clean in my life. I did not know that. It just sucks. Like, I got it cleaned up. It's presentable. I don't look bad. But I can still see in there where like, even when you touch it, this is just a crappy interior design for dirt. And it's the wrong color for this. I mean, it looks good in the car, the interior when it's all together. But man, this is the wrong color for dirt to show, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Hey, please subscribe to the channel. I should say I'm giving this car away to the 1,000th subscriber. Nah, I'm just kidding, I'd lose my ass. Nah, I was just joking about that. I can't, it'd have to be like, I don't know. That's kind of a stupid question. How many subscribers would it take to give you this car for free? You can't say 100,000 because that seems a little extreme. I'd say 50,000 subscribers. I'd give the car away. What do you guys think? Does that seem like a lot? You know what's driving me nuts too is a lot of these people with the tarot reading, like, there must be a lot of people that watch that that watch the tarot reading people. And they got way more people that watch their shit than this Joe Schmo over here. But we're about to call her a night because the live hasn't done so well tonight. It's missing color right there is what's throwing it off. It went down to the black. And that's why it looks bad. Normally I'd take an air blower to this, but my air compressor isn't here. So this is gonna have to do. You do one of them. But it looks good in here. We don't even need to worry about that. Flip it back over. Let's clean in this little area. Look, we're cleaning this little light and shit like that, you know. We're freaking going an extra mile on this car. Because we try and get the most money we can out of it, you know what I'm saying? Most money. One last time. Let's see how much money we can get out of this car. No, I don't need to do this to sell the car. I do not need to go to this extreme cleaning it to sell this car. I just needed to make some videos. And I see detailing videos out there all the time. I used to do detailing back in Iowa. But I've never gone this extreme to cleaning a car. Maybe some people are interested in it. Like, oh, let's tear the car apart and clean it. Maybe. But let's clean one more item real quick so I'm completely done with the door panel tonight. And then tomorrow we'll probably clean the back of the seat tomorrow. And then get back in the interior of the car. I'm gonna pull the back seat out of the car. I'm gonna pull the back seat out of the car. And then bring that out here on the stand. Same with the... And then when I put fuel pumps in there, it got really nasty down in the little tub area of the seat there. So we gotta get that out. Shit, I hope that comes out. It looks like grease. Gotta get that out of there because in that tub area it filled full of gas, like some bad nasty gas. So we gotta get that cleaned out. But right now, the door panel is good. I'm gonna put that to the side. Oh shoot. I'm gonna put that to the side. Whoever's watching, yo, what's up? I'm gonna put the door panel to the side. We're gonna clean up the little armrest and then we're gonna call it a night on the live feed. If you haven't, please subscribe. Because tomorrow we're gonna get cleaning the back of the seat here. And then we're gonna get into the interior. So stay tuned for tomorrow because I'll be in here doing that. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're awesome. But like I said, this is the last thing I'm gonna clean up tonight. Again, we'll go back to using the Scrub Daddy. I kind of like that thing. Worked pretty good. So use the Scrub Daddy. And we're gonna clean up this. This shouldn't be that bad. I think I've already cleaned it once. But we're just going real extreme detail here. And Alkenas 862, did you subscribe to the channel? I think you're still watching. I got 2 people watching. That's awesome. Thank you guys. But I was just telling the other people earlier, like, I'm trying to make educational stuff here a little bit, and I'm just really tired of scrolling through these lives, and it's just non-educational stuff, like tarot, like they'll be tarot reading, and it's just so crazy some of the people that they do, you know. And this car that I'm working on right here, it's just a live car. That's all I'm doing is doing live videos with this car. It's something I think that'll work because everything, like every screw up I do here is live, including this low budget stand my cell phone is on right now. I mean, it's educational for the most part. You don't have to go this extreme to clean the car. But the reason I'm sewing your rag is because one of them has dressing on it, alright? And I can't just, yeah, it'll screw it up. This one's a cleaning rag. Alright, so, thank you, that's awesome. I used to have a detailing business back in Iowa. No, I never went this extreme to cleaning a car, but again, like I said, I'm just trying to make some content for the YouTube, and this is a good car to do it too, because it needs cleaned up, it needs sold. Like, I got front end parts, I gotta repaint the front end there, but we're doing pretty much a piece by piece on the interior until we get it done. I'll be doing this every night, hopefully, or every other night, depending on what I have to do, because I'm not only doing this, I also got a 72 Ford Bronco I'm working on, and I gotta get out there this week and get working, get that thing done. I've been working on it too long, but it's turned into a really, really big project. I got some videos on my YouTube. If you check on my channel, if you check it out, it'll be the 72 Bronco. It's just kind of a walk around of what I got so far. But besides that, what I'm saying is that I'm not working on this all the time. This is just when I have time, when I come out here. But not only that, my channel's filled full of auto painting, repairs, and stuff like that. That's what I do for a living. So if you're interested in that stuff, I do that. I mean, I do airbrushing and stuff. Here, I'll show you the stuff behind my stand. Back there, that's all airbrushing stuff. I got my guns and stuff over there. So there'll be some of them projects coming up. I gotta get this Mini Cooper taken care of so I can get it out of here and sold, because what I got coming up next, I don't know if I should even talk about it right now, because it's kind of a surprise, and it's gonna be a big deal for me. But I gotta get rid of this car to get another car, and it's a way, way cooler car than this. It might be a little bit rougher, but believe me, it's way, way cooler. It's loud. It's sitting back in Iowa, so I gotta get it down here. I've had it for a couple years up at my parents' place back up in Iowa. And yes, I am definitely self-taught. So I had a bunch of brothers, and so as a young kid, I kind of grew up in the automotive world. It started out more or less like motor stuff, and then when I got older, then it kind of turned into, I like doing auto body paint, and then I got real serious into that. I never even went to college for that. I just got lucky, and my brother's friend had a body shop, and I started at a young age from there. And then by 19, I was painting cars, and I've been kind of on and off painting back to body work the whole entire time, which I've sprayed waterborne and your solvents, but I've gotten real far experience into painting. And then I've just done stuff my whole life, and the detailing kind of came as a side thing that I turned into a business. Not saying I'm doing detailing now, this is just my personal stuff. When I was back in Iowa, I did a whole detail business. It did okay. It could have done better, let's say, but it did okay. And then I moved to Florida about 3 years ago, and I wound up with this little turd over here so I can sell it. And then we're gonna go from there. We're gonna get. I'll tell you a little hint of what's gonna be coming up next. After we get this thing done, it's a Pontiac. If you know what a Pontiac is, and we're not talking like a Sunfire or some bullshit like that, or a G6. It's an older car. Here, I'll tell you the year. It's an 82 Pontiac. It's a two-door, all right? And she might be a little rough around the edges, but it looks good. Please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, like I said, tomorrow we're gonna get back. I'm in the live stream tonight because I got that piece cleaned up. And this is what I mean here. When you clean this stuff up with that dressing, I'm telling you, see how it's shiny to the light, but when you look dead on, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. It just looks natural in a way, but it has a nice sheen to it. You know what I mean? A nice shimmer there. And it's your go-to. It feels really good. It works good on leather. That right there, the seat right there is a leather vinyl kind of combination, so it'll work good on that. If you got real leather, yes, you gotta use a leather treatment. You have to. Basically, when you clean it, you're opening all them fibers of the leather up, and you need to get something in there because what happens is if you leave them exposed, it dries the crap out of it because they're cleaned. And then what you got to do is put a conditioner in there so it softens that up, so it all just lays over, the material will lay over easier instead of being stiff and dry. Think of it as literally your hair. Like if you wash your hair, if you wash it and don't put no product in it, it's really dry and crappy. Versus if you put like conditioner in, of course it's gonna soften it and make it all whatever. You know what I'm talking about. But we're gonna call it a night. I'm gonna get this stuff picked up. I appreciate you guys tuning along. I see I got another viewer here. What's going on? I was just saying, I'm gonna call it a night. yeah, it's exactly what it is. And that's exactly what it is. But I'm gonna call it a night. If you can, please tune in about 10, I don't know, between 9 and 11 I'll have a video. I don't know for sure, it just happens when it happens, you know, but it's usually about that time. I do late videos. It just works out well for me. But I'm gonna call it a night. I appreciate you guys staying tuned. Please like up here, subscribe, and like I said, I got daily content. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. You're a good person for supporting someone. Thank you. Thank you. But thanks. I'm gonna in the live stream again. Tune in tomorrow, and what we're gonna be doing tomorrow is the back seat. We're gonna finish that up because I really need my air compressor here because the tracks on the bottom of that seat need blown out. But I do got a little pancake air compressor down there I could use for air blower. I'll figure something out, but it does need done. But we can hold off on that for now because I need to go in here. I'm just gonna take the phone off here. My phone's about to die too. So what we're gonna do is go in here, take the back seat out and that back panel, and we're gonna pull that out, get that all cleaned up, and in the meantime, on another video probably, we'll get in here and clean these door panels because they're bad, and then we're gonna work ourselves around. So I've already, of course, taken the seat out. I've cleaned these carpets. It's a slow process. Like I said, I'm not doing this all day long. I'm doing it for like an hour a night on live. So, and then you see the door panel over there is really disgusting. But I think I might repair the headliner because it's sagging real bad back there. I might take this out and repair it. But it does have a double sunroof, which is kind of cool. It's a 5-speed manual. It's all right, but it's not a car for me. It just needs to be sold. So like I said, please tune in tomorrow. We'll have more stuff. The seat, might get in there and taking that seat out, tearing it apart. I don't know. Hopefully I got a bunch more viewers, but thanks for supporting me. Thank you. All right, peace out.